So welcome back, like always, good people. Today I have another headset review for you. Jaxx Armor True Wireless Earbuds. Now, you see the price tag. It is a Five Below product, so that's self-explanatory. We're going to talk specs in a moment, but let me just go ahead and say that for you guys that want to skip to a particular part, description, look at the description, timestamps are below. So with that being said, let's get right to the review and not waste any time. So there's no need to sit here and tear a box open for you guys. I know you just want to see the video and get to the point if it's worth purchasing. So first things first, this is everything that comes inside the box once you take the plastic out. You have the micro USB like always, not a long cord at all as you can see, but if you had enough of these, just hold on to your old micro USBs. They'll work with practically any device that you use. You do have your instructions right here, very simplistic and easy to use. I'm going to go ahead and just open it up so you guys can take a look at it. If you need to screenshot anything, though right here it doesn't really tell you much at all. So flip it on the other side. This is the actual instructions right here about the specifications and whatnot. There you go. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the part that actually matters. So first things first, these are Bluetooth 5.0, just so you know. I think the newest Bluetooth is like 5.3. I forget in the tech space, but it's not bad. Ooh, I didn't even realize that. I'm glad I actually said that. I actually looked at the top of this. So if you look at the top of this right here, the earbuds are actually exposed. So that IPX4 rating, which these are IPX4, is for the buds themselves, not the actual case. Like I said, you do have micro USB on the bottom. Secure lock, as you can see, you hit the latch down here and it pops open and snaps shut. So it is pretty secure. Even though this top is here, it holds the earbuds in place, so you're good to go right there. You have auto pairing, which means that if you open it up, take them out of the case, automatically they'll pair, the left they'll pair to the right, right to the left, and you'll be able to sync them to a actual headset. And they do have touch buttons, touch controls. I know I'm all over the place, but anyway, that is very simplistic. I think it's a pretty cool design so far, though what I will say is that, you know, what really matters is whether they sound decent in the ear, which we're about to actually go through the sync process right now. So let's go through the syncing process. Now, just so you know, I did not read at all how to sync it. Normally, there's two ways to do it. Some headphones allow you to just open up the case and it automatically finds it. But because these lights are still red and it's charging, that would make me think that realistically, you have to take them out of the case. So we're going to do that right now. Take the right bud out, take the left bud out. Let them communicate with each other. As you see right here, the left is now connected to the right, and that's how it goes into sync mode. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this phone right here. And this has no actual connection. We're going to go ahead and go to Bluetooth. So you can see it in real time. Armor TWS. That's what it is as soon as it pops up. This is JTune 230 TWS. I must have another pair of headphones here. Oh, that's like a TV. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a laptop. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to tap this. Syncs. Hit OK. And now the headset is synced. Now, what I will say is this is a pair that I just bought from Five Below. So they were only charged at 40%. Be aware of that. Once you buy them, you are going to need to put them in a case. I normally suggest charging them completely before using them, but for video purposes, I just wanted to get this done so you know what to expect. So anyway, let's go ahead and skip over to the next part to talk about music. All right, so right here, let me give you a full disclosure. When I use music for these earbuds, I'll put them in the air before I keep talking. When I use music, I make sure that I use a music player that doesn't have any equalizers. Because a lot of times, you know, if you use a particular equalizer, it can actually enhance the sound. Or if you use a particular application, it may enhance the sound of your music and you don't even realize it through your headphones. So I want to make it as bare bone as possible to give you the most accurate review that I can. So let's go ahead and go over here. I am going to play Fire and Ice. It is YouTube friendly music. They sound good. Damn. Ooh. The instrumentals. These are very, very clear. Yo, I was not expecting this. Damn. The audio is clear too. The singing. This is good. Let me turn it up. Give you some volume control. Damn. Okay. Ooh. This is good. I like it. I like it. Let me try another song real fast. Something that's a little faster tempo. And the songs that I'm clicking right now are actually YouTube free music. So if you use YouTube Studio on your computer, you can go to like sounds on the left-hand corner, and you guys should get downloaded for free, and YouTube will copyright it. You can use it for video purposes. It sounds good. It sounds very good. This is nuts. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to take these out of my ear because I don't want to keep yelling at you guys. I'm yelling kind of loud. So let me tell you about the experience I had with music. These are very, very, very good. Now, normally when you have bass Jaxx headphones, one of the things that I normally know, I'm used to, is that they tend to, let me put it in here so guys, just in case you skipped a part, you know what to look for. Sometimes when I look at headphones, they have terrible sound. Like I just did a review on the bass Jaxx Stadium, and to be honest, that sound wasn't really that good. It's not that the price was bad, but for what you're asking for, it wasn't that great, the other one. But this right here, the bass Jaxx Armor, when I first saw this case, number one, everything screamed that these are going to be a decent pair of headphones. Just the aesthetic alone, like they actually put time into making these. You can tell from the quality, the snap case, the top, it's really good looking. And I said, please let the music be decent. Because, you know, normally when you see these things, it'll say like, you know, right here, a 2-hour battery life, things like that, total of 10, 2 hours to charge. So the battery life isn't anything special. You're just getting a couple hours of charge in the ear, then you got to pop it back in the case. So if you're listening to a podcast, it's going to be an issue if it's 2 hours, 3 hours long. But if you're just a casual user, phone calls here and there, things like that, YouTube video, you're done, you're going to have no problem with these whatsoever. Now, I can't say the longevity is going to be an issue. But anyway, this is about sound. Sorry, I was kind of doing the closing statements, and I didn't even get to the sound part. The bass sounds pretty decent. The highs, the mids sound very good. It's very clear. Even when I turned it up, I did get a slight headache when I turned it up because there's no sound profile that kind of protects your ears. With cheaper headphones, you don't get that notification saying the sound is too loud. Do you want to protect your ears, things like that. So there's no software to it, really. But what I will say is that just the clarity of the song, it was like, I was super surprised. I can't tell you how surprised I was. Bass Jaxx is normally hit and miss, but I have to suggest this in terms of music, like the chorus playing in the background, the piano, the drums, everything sounds super crisp. And I'm like, whoa, this is definitely not a $8 headset in my opinion. If we're just talking about quality, put it this way. If we're talking about quality of sound and music, what I will say to you guys with all certainty is that they sound like more of a $30, $40 headset in terms of quality of sound. Like a higher pair of Soundcore anchors. Like these shouldn't be $8. Now, granted, the battery life is something that needs to be desirable, and you know, in this day and age, that's not ideal, but they sound great. I like them a lot. So, you know, with that being said, let's go ahead and just go to the last part of the video and kind of close it out, and we'll talk about whether they're worth purchasing, which you kind of have an idea already. So the question is, are these worth purchasing? I believe that they are. Now, I did make phone calls with them, and unfortunately, like I said, the audio section is on this phone right here, and I'm not currently connected to anything where it's just a super slow 4G phone, so I wasn't able to upload that part. I wanted to get this video out sooner than later. But the sound quality in phone calls is perfectly fine. It's nothing to write home about. It's like average at best. It's, you know, if you ever had a pair of JLab headphones, the sound quality is similar to that. So, you know, nothing to write home about. But the music quality was really, really good. And like when you look at the design, they're small, they're lightweight, they don't hurt at all in the slightest when they go into your ear. The only issue that you'll probably have is the one that I had, where if you like blasting music, you're going to have a problem. So if you're catching a train, you're commuting, going different places, and you hear a lot of backgrounds, you tend to turn your headphones up. It's one of the reasons why active noise cancellation is so important. This doesn't have that. So when you turn it up, it does strain your ears over time just listening to them, in my opinion. At least that's how I felt when I tried it. Though if it's kept at like regular volume between 30 to about 70% or so, I didn't have any issue whatsoever. You shouldn't be listening to anything at 100% anyway, but some people do. And I like them. They sound good, they look good, they feel good in the ear. Bass Jaxx, a lot of times, like I said earlier in the video, is normally hit and miss, but these do a very, very good job, and they're worth $8. Like, to be honest with you, I would buy a bunch of these and give them to people for Christmas gifts and birthday gifts for people that don't really care about name brand stuff, and I think they would be perfectly fine with it. Now, there is one thing I will say before I end this video that I need your guys to understand. This is a Five Below product. So if you're expecting it to last for the next 20, 30 years and all that stuff, I don't see that happening. Like, if there's a malfunction, there's no customer service that's going to go and replace them for you. They're $8. And if you like them, I would suggest buying a couple of them up front. And if you like them the way I do, if something happens to it, you'll have a replacement. Because you already know that once they're sold out of the store, 9 times out of 10, they're never going to be there again. And then you'll just have to try a different earbud. And it's like hit and miss with all these earbuds. But anyway, that's about it. I like them. I suggest them. Buy them if you want them. If not, make them a gift. It's cool looking. They look good. They don't look cheap. They don't look like they're a piece of junk like a lot of the other headphones that they release. So with that being said, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video where we talk more tech.